Hello and welcome back to the Troubles of Middle Earth. I swear it was Tails this morning. Anyway, it's the Never Leave Bree challenge. I'm Circle Master. I tried to stream this morning and something went kerfluffle with my connection, but it seems to be working now, so let's go for it. I know I don't normally stream this in the evening, and I'm sorry about that, but I really want to get to level 49. So yes, because of that, we're also starting sort of in media res. Anyway, no dropped frames yet. I'm fairly confident this is going to work out. That was a really nice ring of slaying, but I think I'm going to pass it up. Eventually I'm going to probably enchant a ring of slaying if I don't use an artifact ring that has good stuff on it. Oh, there we go. Now I know it's a real stream because I got a fate. Clark Mark IV asks, how in the world did you get to level 48 without leaving town? By doing in-town quests, for one, to start. And once I could no longer do those, I was high enough level to start scumming potions of experience, which has carried me the rest of the way. What's my new fate? Cure Light Insanity. Who cares? I know how to make those. But as a reminder, the level cap in this game is 50. And I'm about to be 49. So we are getting quite close. And I don't need an Essence of Fire. Clark asks what happens once you reach the level cap. Well, I will satisfy the challenge, for one, and be happy with myself. And then I'm going to do a full playthrough of the game to show it off, sort of do Let's Play of it from that point. Starting with the 18 death fates that I have. It's not actually 18, but it feels like it. And it is 3 death fates on the same level, which I don't know how the game's going to handle that. I really hope it doesn't crash on me. If it does, I'm just going to do a more normal playthrough, probably. I might do a cheaty one, just for the jump start, but we'll see. Penn says be sure to back up your save. That, 1, that's cheating. 2, that won't help if the crash is because I have all these death fates, because the backup will also have all these death fates. Amulet of Brilliance +5. That's like the best you can get, but I already have Weapon Mastery, which is better than Brilliance, because I don't actually need Brilliance. Anyway, let's see what fate number 138 is. Oh, Blubbering Idiot on level 1. Level 1 is going to be so crowded, you guys. Ken says it might be interesting to have access to a save that starts you in town at level 50. Maybe people who play the game would get a kick out of it. Only if they get a kick out of being an alchemist. Because they're kind of stuck here. But surely they can just follow in my footsteps and do as I have done, and get to level 50 without leaving town. He said knowing nobody would bother to do the things that he does on stream. Oh, it's an adamantite rod. I could upgrade another one of my rods. I think I will. There's a rod tip of recall. What's my rod of recall? It's already adamantite. Okay. We're going to change out disarming because I have a feeling I'm going to use that more than disarming. So we're going to take that, make this one a Rod of the Astari, and zap it onto that. So now I have an adamantite Rod of the Astari of disarming, instead of just a mithril one. Now I can go sell the mithril rod for a bunch. And by a bunch, I mean a grand, and who cares because I've got almost 2 million gold. Not that that stopped me from murdering that battle-scarred veteran and stealing his 20 bucks. Alright, I'm 4 essences away. I'm 3 essences away from level 49. I can do it. I want to see how close I am. That's nothing. Also, it's been so long since I saw something in the normal weapon shop. I don't know why I still bother to duck in there. I should also mention, if I sound slightly froggy, that's because I'm just getting over a flu, which is why I did not stream this weekend, because I was in bed pretty much all weekend. I don't recommend it. Oh, it's plus 15, plus 15. That's like Do I have any room in my home? What's in my home right now? I have no room. I'm so mad that I have no room in my home. Because I want that Ring of Slaying. But I can't justify taking something else out. Here we go. Potion of Experience. Quaff. And I need 11 potions to get to 50. Which means if I can get 2 more today and then get 3 per video. Oh, there's Potion of Experience right there. That's a help. I can do it in a month. See, now I only need 10 more Potions of Experience. There's greater healing. That's a nice little jump start to the next one. So I have no worries about getting a 3rd potion this stream. My only worry is maintaining 3 potions a stream for that long. There's nothing here I want. Do I already know where the Lothlorien is? It's easy to find, I don't care. I'm not going to pay money for the map when it's trivial to get there. So here we are, we're starting on our final level. Alright, I gained a level. Is there anything? No. Nothing to increase. I'm saving up my other skill points for a special reason that, you'll hopefully get to see if I don't instantly get killed and or crash the game when I go after the death fate. Speaking of fate, I have another one. Amulet of the Magi. We haven't seen one of those yet. They're pretty good for spellcasters. And by pretty good, I mean they're basically the best non-artifact amulet that spellcasters can get. And by spellcasters, I mean like majory ones, not priests. And that sword is terrible despite its massive hit die. Or damage die, rather. 6d5. Oh, faded to meet a pitiful-looking beggar. Oh, geez. Hello, Mateo. Saying hello while I'm talking, that's rude. It threw me off. Oh, now you're not talking at all? Is that it? Whoops. I left that muted. Sorry. I'm not. I did not know that. It says I'm all green. Yay. Let's double check this. It says I'm live. It says I've been live for just over 15 minutes. You filthy liar. Well, maybe you have to click a bell or something. I don't know how it works. But well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe there's a timer on it that since I went live this morning, it's not giving notifications about tonight. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not stopping for a second time just for that. Especially since I'd have to scrap it, and I already got level 49. We're just gonna go. We're gonna roll with it, and if it ends up not having a VOD on YouTube, I'll just grab it off of Twitch before it expires. I don't know, I think if I brought that much energy to a stream, it would throw off my whole audience. Like, who is this guy, and where's the bored, depressed sounding guy that we normally listen to? Well, that hyperactive guy would be sustained for quite a while. What are you? Hey, it's a pitiful looking beggar that we're destined to meet. Oh, he's dead now. I guess I'll meet his twin brother or something. He's hanging out on level 1. Forever. Until I go down there. Potion of experience, that's to this video. That's awesome. We're making up for some bad variants earlier. So yeah, now any potions I can get in 40 minutes are just a head start towards the 3 episodes. Where I need 3 per episode to hit level 50. At which point the question will be, will people be more interested or less interested that I'm actually playing the game through afterward? Or do they just care about the grinding challenge and watching me suffer? It'll last a while, because I plan to show off most of the dungeons, if not all of them. I might skip a few that are just a pain. But I'd like to show off as much content as I can. And I mean, even if I speed run through it, that's 2 dungeons minimum. And I already said I want to show off the Death Fate, so that's 3 dungeons. But no, I'm going to be doing basically a Let's Play, or the intention of a Let's Play. Let's see what this cup... No, I don't want that. I want to see what it is. There we go. Oh, it's a sword that increases my charisma. That's so useful. Well, don't... I got people in Twitch chat commenting, so don't say I'm not live on Twitch. Oh, there you go. Arrows came out cursed, of course. Clark asked you talking to someone. Maybe this will help. If I
Hi, Clark.
Yes, Mateo is in the stream with me. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting options. I do ToME once a week, and I forget to change the options around for ToME, as opposed to the rest of my streams. I'm sorry about that, Mateo and Clark, and anybody else who's watching at this point, which I don't know if that's literally anybody. Paul Arenholtz asks, how old is this roguelike? And I want to say that this version was roughly 2006? So, somewhere around there, 2000... It was... I know it was after 2000, before 2010, and between that, I'd have to, like, kick out to the title screen to confirm.
So still ancient by technology standards.
Ancient by technology standards, but not as ancient as the fact that it's a legitimate roguelike would lead you to believe. I mean, it is based on a PC game from, like, the 70s called Rogue, which is where the actual term roguelike comes from. And nowadays they just throw it on any game that has permadeath. And it annoys the heck out of me.
I thought it was any game that had, like, random map stuff.
Ugh.
Just a whole bunch of random elements.
I don't know. It used to mean something. And it doesn't anymore. And I'm sad about it. Anyway, it's not actually that old. Its current incarnation is available on Steam as Tales of Magi-All if you wanted a version with, like, graphics. And also no references to Tolkien, because he had to strip those out so he could sell it.
Because legitimate legal reasons.
Yep. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. If he wants to sell the product of his work, more power to him. I just enjoy this version better. So this is what I'm playing. Also, there's no alchemists in Tales of Magi-All. So this challenge is not doable in that game.
But you could still be a zombie troll, right?
I believe so. What is with all these rings?
Well, this is Middle-earth.
Oh, I missed like 3 or 4 fates there, jeez. I'm up to 142. Let's see what we got. Battle-scarred veteran, yay. A small wooden boomerang, yay. A novice ranger, yay. All the best things. Right, I also need more essences of poison. That will do. Speaking of essences of poison, that guy had one in his pocket for some reason. So it's a good thing I murdered him. I saved him from the cancer that was going to develop. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I don't know what I'm going to do when Jackbox Party Pack 4 comes out, and I need to host the next Jackbox tournament, but also stream twice a day. Like, should I be publicly streaming the Jackbox games? That would get more people to watch them, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Well, Discord can do screen sharing now in DMs for up to 10 people.
Yeah, but then I'm capped at 10 people for, well, more importantly,
is,
I would
be...
be...
Have we ever had more than, like, 8?
No, more importantly, I would be, both sharing the screen over Discord and trying to stream to the internet, and my connection will probably cry bitter tears at that workload.
Well, you were asking about publicly doing it.
Yeah, but like, as opposed to just doing it on Mixer the way I have been.
Oh.
Eight potions of experience to go. Oh, jeez, another stupid fate. So yeah, my question is more, should I do the Jackbox thing as one of these daily streams that goes on all these services, or should I keep it to just Mixer, or should I do the screen share thing?
Well, at the very minimum, if you're going to do it the same way you did the other three, you probably can just restream. At least get a few more people in.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you can watch it here, but if you want to play, you'll have to probably be on Mixer so that way you can keep up. That is, assuming Mixer decides to work. Which, I think that was what my problem was in week 4 of 3, was I think that was the time when Mixer was shitting itself.
Mm.
So I wasn't getting the codes in time to actually get into the games.
Yeah, maybe it should just be on the Discord screen share thing. Well, Penn says that seems like a good idea. Twitch is for watching and getting the word out, but you have to use Mixer to play. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple people who only played through Mixer. They weren't actually in the
yeah, we had a number
Discord
of regulars
chat.
that were never actually part of the Discord, like Dragon Wagon and Cloudy.
Dragon. Yeah.
Stop giving me runes. They don't even work.
How rune?
That was the worst stretch of trying to turn rude into a thing that I've heard. Actually, ever. Like, that is a new low for trying to make a how rude pun.
How long did it take you to connect that?
I connected it right away. It was just internally groaning and crying before I could formulate a response to it. Penn says Jackbox doesn't quite work over Twitch. There are a couple games in Trivia Murder Party that are very easy to cheat at if you take advantage of the stream delay. I honestly don't know how you would cheat using the delay.
Like memory, you know, the red and white squares, or the pattern one with the weapons and colors.
That's true. Because it'll still be up by the time the prompt is asking you what they are.
Yeah. Like, I've played games of Jackbox over Twitch, but yeah, like, the delay kind of kills it a bit. Like, either by the time it's showing answers and stuff, you have to be working on the next question, or everyone's seeing the response before it actually goes up on the screen.
The real issue would be I think the scheduling of it. Because it's like, if it's my morning stream, if I do Jackbox instead of the eternal item grind that is Final Fantasy IV, then if you can't make it to the morning stream, even if it's all 7 days a week, you still can't play if that time doesn't work for you.
Yeah, because I think schedule was starting to become issues with people there near the end of 3. Like, I know I was able to do most of 1 and 2, but by the time we got to 3, my schedule had changed, and I was, like, only able to make it to, like, 1 game a week.
Yeah. But at this point with my work schedule, I'm only off, like, 2 days a week at max.
Yeah.
So, I could have, you know, 5 streams a day to fit everybody in, but it has to be on one of those 2 days. And if you can't make it that day, then you're screwed. So it's like, which way of screwage do you want to deal with?
Well, and kind of that public tournament kind of saying thing, there's always going to be at least one person who's getting screwed.
Yeah, but I don't want so many people
absolutely
being screwed that nobody shows up.
Yeah. Well, we have the Discord, we can kind of, like, compare notes on the people who probably will end up being there, like me, Chris, Callie, Michael, Tallow.
Yeah. Hopefully rally.
Looking at how many people actually ended up, like, leaving the Discord. No, I think
Not
everyone's
many,
still there.
Yeah, like, not many people actually left. They just don't show
Just
up,
some of
or
them, yes.
they stay offline, or they don't flag themselves as visible or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't think I've seen Benictus on in forever or Annihilated.
Though, who knows? Who knows if anyone would even be interested?
Well, I know you still have the Discord full of some people who will come. You have at least 5 or 6. Oh, let's see. Anonymous would probably come. Bob Jr. Discount. Me, Michael, Chris.
You say discount, I don't think he ever showed up for the actual games, or if he did, not
Did he?
lately. Like when I was doing the scores for 5 and 6, I never saw him.
Huh.
Weeks 5 and 6, that is, not Jackbox 5 and 6, obviously. Stop showing me this all pike of life. I don't want it. But now I do want to kill this beggar. And he didn't even have anything good.
Kilza showed up quite a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he showed up from time to time.
So yeah, there's at least enough people who'd probably show up for full games. You did it any similar to how we did it last time.
Well, I don't know that my schedule will bear out
Yeah.
being able to do it like last time, because last time
Oh, I mean,
I was
just
not
like,
working full time.
meant mostly in terms of like the days you did it. What was it, like Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday?
I
Or
forgot.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, something like that.
Oh, stupid cursed arrows.
I'm pretty sure Wednesday and Saturday were there.
Oh, nice, they flipped. Awesome, that saves me some trouble. That's the second time they flipped in all the times that I've done this. I don't know if you were here for when I first explained that, Mateo.
I don't think so. Then again, I've been in so many of these, I'm sure we've had similar conversations like 5 times now already.
No, because that's only the second time it happened. I wouldn't have brought it up. But when you have a cursed item and it has negatives for its whatever, for its stats, and you use remove curse on it, there is a very slim chance that instead of just being uncursed so that you can take it off or whatever, it will also turn all of the negative stats into positive stats. So the minuses to hit become pluses to hit, the minuses to stats become pluses to stats. But like I said, it's a very slim chance, and that right there was only the second time it had happened in the whole time that I've been doing this grind.
How long ago was the first time?
Only a couple weeks, actually. It took a long time before it ever happened at all. And honestly, I had not seen it ever happen before in my play experience, but then it's not something that you usually do. I mean, there's just like an indestructible ring of lordly protection. That is a lot of good resistances.
So would that be a dwarf ring or a human ring?
It's a troll ring because I can wear it. No, it's just...
But they never gave any of the rings to the trolls.
It's not an artifact ring, obviously. But,
Like, did any Tolkien material, like, ever explain what the rings the other races got even really did?
well, they never really said what they did, ever. I mean, the Elven ones got named for
YouTube
elements.
notification.
There you go. The Elven ones got named for elements. It's like one of them's the Sacred Fire or whatever. But it's not like they ever got stat blocks.
No, I mean, like, the one ring you'd turn invisible and it somehow had control over the other rings.
Alright, so I just made it non-indestructible so I could ID it, and now it has different resistances. So, clearly randomization is going on there. Let's see what it takes to make one.
Also, yeah, it took like half an hour for YouTube to recognize you were streaming and throw it into people's subscriptions.
Oh, they have essences of extra life in them. That's good to know. Time to take this apart for its essence of extra life. Also, time to make another potion of experience and drink it. I'm now 7 away.
Chug, chug, chug.
So I don't need this scroll of nothing. I don't need this ring of nothing. I've got a billion essences that I can't do anything with now. But no, that ring had a legitimately nice array of resistances, and if I could recreate it, that would be awesome. But since it seems to be random, I don't know that I ever will. I'll probably just go for good old artifact creation. Alright, let's get rid of these other ones in the store. What am I at now? I'm at about 41 minutes. That might be enough time to get another potion. Which would mean I'm 6 away. Which would mean... Ooh, artifact cloak. Immunity to acid. I think I already have something that's immunity to acid. What is my current cloak? Alright, next question. Oh, I got immunity to fire from something. Wait. I'm actually missing acid resistance, so... I think I'm going to wear this, actually. Yes. Look at that, 2 immunities at the same time. It's amazing.
Hooray!
And I'm... Is that covering anything other than acid? Not really. It's another source of fear and dark, which I already have. I'm still going to keep it. So... Goodbye, Elven Cloak of Mantarand. You served me adequately in the meantime. And now I've forgotten what I was saying.
Covered.
Oh yeah, if I get one more potion of experience before I quit today, and I get 3 per video, then it'll only take me 2 videos to get to level 50 instead of 3. And won't that be amazing? I'll be level 50 before Halloween. As opposed to my previous
Halloween Town.
As opposed to my previous estimate, which was before New Year's. Oh, an agent of the black market on level 7. Clark asks, so are you going to stream other roguelikes? I'm going to be busy streaming this one for a while, if I'm doing it once a week until Final Fantasy IV is done. It's going to take me a good long time to do this. And beyond that, I don't know. I mean, this is by far my favorite roguelike, so I don't know that I have the enthusiasm to stream any others. Clark says, well, what if you finish this before FF4? The fact that I'll never finish FF4 says that I'm necessarily going to finish this first. But it's still going to take a long time if I never finish FF4 and only do this once a week. Especially if I'm stopping to explain things as I go. A potion of invulnerability alongside a scroll of artifact creation. But that's like...
It's also not Saturday. Did you change the day you're streaming, ToME?
No, it's just because I was sick on Saturday and I didn't get a chance to.
Ah.
I pushed it forward to today. and it would have been this morning if my connection hadn't crapped out. So, Potion of Invulnerability makes you immune to like 95% of attacks.
Hooray! What's the other 5%?
They still hurt you. And by that I mean it's random that one will occasionally still hurt you, but you're mostly invincible. And
So it's the Achilles potion.
Basically. And it's really expensive, so I'm just going to steal it. And Scroll of Artifact Creation is magic essences, so I'm going to steal that. $99 essences of magic to make that Scroll of Artifact Creation. Did I not have the recipe for that? Now I'm going to be looking foolish. Nope, I already had it. Yep, 99 essences of magic. And it costs that much because you read it at a normal item, and it's now an artifact.
Ta-da!
And making a custom artifact costs a minimum of, well, technically it's a minimum of 50, but for practical purposes it's a minimum of 100 magic essences. So you're still getting away, you know, ahead by using a scroll, but you don't have control over it. That was essences of force and magic for that. I don't think I know how to make those, though. It did not give me the recipe. Nope. Oh well. I now have to decide what to take out so I can store all these magic essences.
It's hard to believe you just don't have everything at this point.
I don't have room for everything. But no,
know, like
recipe-wise...
recipes and whatnot.
Recipe-wise, it's because so many of them have a % chance rather than a way for me to guarantee it. That's why it took 16 potions of experience before I actually learned the recipe.
Yeah,
because the
still,
RNG
with
hates
all the
me.
Hours you've put... Okay. I will believe that.
You know what, I'm just going to get rid of acid. I don't ever seem to use them. And the magic essences are going to be so much more useful. And I'm almost out of poison again. Of course, there's none for sale. And with all these little detours, I am far less likely to get another potion of experience today, but oh well. Unless I happen to find one in the store again. Clark asks, so what kind of item are you going to make an artifact out of? Probably literally everything I'm wearing. Like, if I am not decked head... No, that's not true. No, it is true. If I'm not decked head to toe in artifacts by the end of the game, it's because I got lazy and just wanted to beat the game. The Ring of Seiru. Not good enough. It's just... Well, it's Confusion and Chaos, which is good, because I think I'm... Actually, I don't think I'm missing Chaos. I'm not missing Chaos, so no, it was entirely not good. Or entirely redundant, I guess, is the better way to say it. There are a couple of specific artifacts that I'm going to want. But, even artifacts that you find off the ground or whatever, an alchemist can customize them using the same artifact creation system. So I can make them even more better.
Ooh, I know what I can stream for Extra Life.
Evenmorebetter.com?
What?
I don't know. For some reason, me saying even more better triggered you to have an idea, so I'm trying to think of what it could possibly have been.
No, I was looking through my Steam library.
Oh, you're just not paying attention. I got it.
The Steam library is right next to the Twitch window.
I got it. I'm not interesting. Message heard loud and cleared.
No, I have a horrible FMV game called The Bunker.
Oh, you have an FMV game?
Yeah.
I want to see it. What is it called?
The Bunker.
Is it like full FMV like Contradiction was?
Yes.
Oh, I need to buy this game now.
Let me see if I can find it.
I love...
The only reason I heard about it was because it was being billed as limited release with Night Trap on the same day.
Like, can you not buy it anymore?
No, like the limited physical release.
Oh, who cares? Like, as long as I can buy it on Steam.
You can, and it's $5.
I'm going to do that. Because I love bad FPS, or not FPS, FMV games. As evidenced by the amazing LP I did of Contradiction, where I basically just sat there and said, "This is Contradiction, behold."
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
If I did
sent
this...
you a link in Discord.
What do you think about this? But no, Contradiction is amazing. If you haven't seen my
sense is tingling.
If you haven't seen my LP of it, you should see my LP of it and then buy it. And if you have seen my LP of it, you should go buy it.
I still need to actually go buy it at some point.
Go buy it.
When I get paid.
So what you're saying is you're never gonna buy it?
No, I get paid this week.
Oh, okay.
But I also have family coming in to visit from out of town to celebrate both mine and my brother's birthday, so...
Well, that means that you're going to get Power Ranger stuff for your birthday. You won't need to spend money on it. You can spend that money on Contradiction. I don't know what you're laughing at because you are...
the Power Rangers things.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that your collection is complete, and I think they know that it's not complete.
Either way, no. Bunker's good for Extra Life. It's about 2-ish hours.
Well, that's really short.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing with FMV games, is they tend to be pretty short.
Alright, I got a fate. Let me see my stupid fate. Number 144, I have a gross of fates. Oh, I may meet a fruit bat on level 1.
The basket. Then, speaking of Night Trap, I could also do that for Extra Life.
Hopefully that's not one of those auto-banned on Twitch or something games.
It should not be. Granted, it is one of the games that led to the establishment of the ESRB.
Yep, it is notorious for being that kind of game, whether it is or not.
Like, it went from having a mature rating when it was released to the Steam release is now teen. How the standards have changed.
Well, back when Night Trap came out, there was no Senran Kagura. Or however that's supposed to be pronounced.
No, I think you got it.
You are going to be a pest. Well, yeah, I can't believe I missed you on the first shot with my insane pluses. Well, I'm only heroic at bows and throwing. I'm legendary at fighting.
Only heroic.
But still, the fact that I missed it all means I haven't done enough grinding.
Oh, wait, no, he did finish that. It's following an LP of Dr. Decker, and I had to think for a minute if the LP I was watching ever actually finished.
Can I get 10 essences in 5 minutes? I don't think I can. I think I'm going to be stuck 7 potions away instead of 6. Heartbreak, tragedy. I still need more poison essences, that reminds me. Since I used to have 1.9 million gold, and now I only have 1.4 million. I kept thinking I was seeing something in the black market that it wasn't actually there. I thought I saw something of life. I'm like, what is that? And then it's like, no, I'm not seeing of life anymore. What happened? That's because I'm blind and a moron.
In other games I own that blow Night Trap out of the water, Corpse Party.
I've heard that title before, but I don't actually know anything about that game.
Like, the original was made in RPG Maker or something of the sort. And, it's basically kids get teleported to Hell Dimension School trying to avoid spirits and getting killed. Like, the original game was a whole lot shorter, like, only one ghost and, like, 4 kids, and it's been expanded upon greatly. The first, like, English release was, like, on the PSP.
It's been expanded all the way into Danganronpa Volume 3. Or whatever.
Must not spoil.
I don't know, I haven't played any of those games. I read a Steam description or something. Or maybe it was the OP of the Let's Play. And it was like, it's school, but it turns out it's evil or something. And I don't know. I think this is going to be my last cycle, and then I'm going to just set up for the next one, and no potion of experience makes me sad. I will be strapped 7 potions away instead of 6. So I'll need some good variants to get there in 2. Although I do have 26 out of 30 essences, so we'll see. But that will be for next time. I want to thank you, Mateo, for joining me in the Discord, even though you were muted for like the first 10 minutes you were in here. I'm sorry about that. And thanks everybody for watching in the chat. Tomorrow morning is more Final Fantasy IV blah. I probably won't have an evening stream because I have other plans Tuesday. But then Wednesday, finally...
Today is Monday and not Tuesday.
I know. Then finally Wednesday, I promise, Super Metroid Blind Run starts. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I still need to actually finish playing through a bunch of Metroid games myself.
No, the only game I've played through is Metroid 2 for Game Boy. The best one.
I have the 3DS remake that I started.
Why would you do that?
Because...
Let's make a crappy remake of the Metroid that nobody talks about. Anyway.
Let's show Nintendo people will actually buy Metroid.
That's true. At any rate, that'll be for next time. And until then, take care.